Like you literally sit in two different rooms as a visitor.
Jackson Blake with speed, motoring in, scores! Shot out of a cannon!
What a dash! Through the middle of the ice. He gets to the inside of Sanheim as he goes between Michkov and Sanheim and hits it on the second try to tap it behind Vladar.
Trying to get something going here. This is thrown on net, but McKinnon got his own rebound. Score! McKinnon makes the play. Lehkonen gets the goal.
And then it's a slingshot to one of the fastest players in the world. But this second effort, Banger.
Oh, unreal that he found Lehkonen there, and no one on Minnesota was watching the late man.
Here comes a chance for Tarasenko. What a move, and he scores! Tarasenko, a la Peter Forsberg.
Going one way, one hand the other way. Wedgwood bites, sliding to the right, the extension of the stick. A marvelous move. It's a comfortable move for him, as you can tell right there.
Oh, look out here. This is a shorthanded break, and it's Marcus Foligno in all alone, and he scores! Marcus Foligno shorthanded.
And no one else except for Marcus. And what a move he puts on. Forehand, backhand, and thanks for coming. What a deep that is.
I think he said, sorry, brother, for looking you off, but I got this one.
Walker in over the line, got it for Hall. Hall, strong move coming in toward the net. They score! Taylor Hall wins it in game 2.
Hall waits for the puck, drags it into the middle of the ice, and Hall, who's on his knees, is able to swat this into the net.
That could have been icing there.
Dorofeyev springs free in front. Dorofeyev sets up Barbashev.
Dorofeyev with an outstanding pass to Barbashev, who makes no mistake there. And watch Dorofeyev get inside coverage. Trouba slides up high. Barbashev comes down low. The barbershop's open.
Through center with speed. Here comes McKinnon. Racing down the right wing side. Drop to Natchez in the slot. Backhander. Score! McKinnon drops. Natchez carries. Roofs it on the backhand.
Natchez finds the middle, right on the backhand. Tough for the goalie coming all the way to his right. Natchez cuts across, gets a 1-0 lead for Colorado.
A breakaway off the goal. And the answer by Minnesota. 6 seconds after the Natchez goal, Kirill the Thrill is able to tie it.
And Kaprizov gets loose. It's a heck of a play off the entry. Fantastic response by the Wild.
Lane Hudson led Montreal in points in round 1 against 6 of them. Here's Benson with Doan. Score!
Hudson, he goes down, and now you've got an odd man break.
And great patience by Benson to outwait, and a beautiful pass over to Doan.
Over skating at Thompson, back in, Kirby Dach, in, flying down, rebound, scores! What a play! Kirby Dach!
How about this individual effort? Falling down as he's going. Couldn't make the pass across, but Dach stays with it. What a great individual effort there by Kirby Dach.
And instead it's a stick by the Hurricanes early on.
Third power play. Stall across. Chatfield scores!
This is what the Hurricanes do. They pounce and they pressure every chance they get. So right off the draw, you see Stahl rushing. Look at that, opens up at the one-timer. Big play for the Hurricanes. That's tough in terms of that momentum. You're not capitalizing on your chances.
Here come the Canes on a breakaway. Score! Is that the dagger here in game 3?
They are looking to go and get up the ice. And that's a great play by Martinook in the neutral zone to recognize where is the speed coming.
Ehlers is gone all by himself. What a shot.
Of course, they lost game 2 in this series. Marner in. Big save by Dostal. And they score! Mitch Marner!
And it's a broken play at the net. But Marner on the right side, he's going to clean this up.
Here's Eichel. Now a chance in front. And Marner tucks it home. What a passing play by the Golden Knights.
Well, they've got their transition going here for the Vegas Golden Knights. And Mitch Marner, again, involved in everything offensively for his team.
William Karlsson drops it for Marner. Marner looks, Marner shoots, and Marner scores! The first hat trick in his playoff career for Mitch Marner.
For Mitch Marner here, boys, he put a stamp in these first 2 periods of this game.
Pucks it right under Billy Husso for a hat trick here in game 3. Mitch Marner, what a night.
Martone on for Zegras as he peels off the wall. Tyson Foerster waiting, shooting, he scores!
Great deception, elite shot. But those are two great plays that you make upon the entry to create the scoring chance and the finish.
And Zegras driving through the middle, the pull-up play made that happen. What a relief for Tyson Foerster.
Taylor Hall the intercept. He's right back in. Centering pass. Save Ladar. It's off his glove and in. The series is over. Carolina is on to the Eastern Conference Final.
Look at the speed. You see Blake, even as he comes across the blue line, he keeps his feet moving, the crossovers, and look at that shot. Holds on to it and just over the shoulder of Vladar.
And here's one of them, Faber, who led the rush into the Colorado zone. Feeds Kaprizov, feeds and scores!
Oh, a heck of a play. Patience by Brock Faber to hang on to it. Kaprizov late arriving, and the patience by Kaprizov to outweight Wedgwood. A little pump fake, and then takes it to his left and is able to elevate it, Edzo.
Kaprizov could not tee it up. Wedgwood without a stick. Spinning with it is Hughes. Hughes shoots, he scores!
Circle around, realizes that Wedgwood doesn't have a stick, and the screen by Kaprizov takes away the eyes of Wedgwood, and the power play comes up large for the Minnesota Wild.
Kaprizov across. Here's Zuccarello with a shot. Score! Deflection! It hit Taves initially. Ryan Hartman.
Zuccarello shoots his puck. It's blocked by Taves, as you mentioned, and then Hartman's able to knock that puck out of midair and just chip it by Wedgwood.
And played to Demidov from Caulfield. With a move, Hudson! Caulfield scores!
Hudson's able to dance around him. He doesn't look for Caulfield. He sees him out of his peripheral vision here, and he drops it right on the tape.
Good defensive play in the offensive zone.
William Karlsson on it there. Centers in front. It's in. Score! Who else but Brett Howden?
But it's a sneaky play here by Karlsson. Wants a short side pass. You can't deliver a better pass than that. More accurate, more on time. And you ask who's hotter than him? The only thing is the California sunshine.
Inside of a minute left on the power play. The spin cycle for Sanica to make the pass. That gets through Marner now. Gauthier for Killorn. Side of the net, shot and score!
This is all about the zone entry for the Anaheim Ducks. Enter with control, main control. Get to your set and get a rotation going. But he just forces this one through the arm and body of Carter Hart, taking it strong to the cage.
Hughes keeps it onside. Backhanded down low. Score! Sturm! Oh, what a setup by Quinn Hughes!
Watch 43. Most guys put this back down the wall. He takes the open ice to the top. Sturm gets open on the backside. A perfect pass from Quinn Hughes and the one-timer by Sturm.
Here's Josh Norris the other way for Josh Doan. Bobbled it, but got it off to Norris. They score! Man, Josh Doan makes a terrific play here.
He holds the puck, pulls it through his feet. Watch the control through the blue line. He loses it, finds the backhand pass. And Samuelson, who comes from the left side, all the way across the ice.
Hudson gets it back. His shot blocked. Caulfield, in front, scores! Cole! Caulfield!
And it's the quick hands by Caulfield. Forces him to move, thinking that he's going to cut in front. As soon as he saw that pad go up, slid it underneath.
Shot. Nice stick work by John Carlson on Hurdle. Stripped by Dorofeev to the middle. Shot. Score!
Look at the strip. That is equivalent to a play from Datsyuk. Good defense leading to good offense. And then it goes to Dorofeev, as I call him, as he puts this one top shelf with no mistake.
Couldn't make contact. Eichel has it. Eichel looking across the Barbashev. Deflection. Score! Dorofeev is the hero.
And Jack Eichel delivers this one off the pad. Pass off pad. And Pavel Dorofeev, as I call him, 1 goal earlier in the game. And the OT winner to put this game to bed.
Everybody goes offside. And now Sturm flies it across. 3-0. What a pass by Sturm. Sturm gets his rebound, stays with it. And Nick Foligno with a second of this first period. And what a play by Sturm. Paulson comes to Natchez. 6 skaters on the ice for the Avs. Here's McKinnon shooting one. He scores!
He goes down, and McKinnon just puts it in an absolutely unbelievable window. Short side, and this game is tied up at 3.
Sometimes you just need great players to do great things.
Quickly ahead into the Minnesota zone. It's Natchez. Natchez. Shot. Score! Pulock wins it. The Avalanche move on.
And then he jumps into the play after Natchez had just jumped onto the ice. He circled the wagons, and he one-times that puck pass Jesper Wallstedt.
Created that chance. Look through those Sabres put out over a minute as Hudson in front scores. Josh Anderson on the Hudson pass.
Boy, how good has Lane Hudson been this entire playoff run? He is the one that makes this possible. Hudson does what he does so best. Quick little move around tuck, a tap in for Anderson.
Broken up by William Karlsson. He springs a man, Mitch Marner, who's in, and he stuffs it home. Mitchell Marner.
I mean, that's an almost unstoppable goal here as he pulls it to the backhand. He's almost at the far post. And look at that. He tucks it right between the legs, stick between the legs, and just open net there. What a skilled play.
Marner, a great penalty killer with the game's only goal, crosses the line. Mitch Marner out in front, they score! That's hockey, baby! It's Brett Howden.
Excellent read by Mitch Marner as he gets the puck. He checked a couple times there. Little crisscross. He knows exactly what he wants to do as he sets this up. And on that delay, credit Howden as he opens up and gets in a perfect spot.
Out through center ice. Terry with a dangle. He's in. He sets up Granlund with a shot. He scores! Mikhail Granlund brings the house down with a power play goal.
Yeah, what a sequence there. What a move by Troy Terry as he dances Theodore and then finds Granlund cross ice.
Zach Metza is in, playing his first career playoff game. Good move, down low, they score! Rasmus Dahlin, just 32 seconds in.
Look at how Dahlin goes way down into the zone. He pulls the string on Slafkovsky, who's way in the corner. What a great move by Dahlin.
Of these playoffs, Thompson passed it up. Tough angle shot. They score! Jack Quinn had 20 goals in the regular season. Nothing in the playoffs. He scored a power play marker in the second period. This is an acute angle one-timer up over the right shoulder of Jacob Dobush.
Lane Hudson can't sit the through. It'll be Suzuki in front. Scores! It's Bolduc.
This play in the corner takes 2 guys with him. And a quick little pass by Suzuki. Knew the pressure was there. Bolduc down on one knee. The quick release up by the ear.
Carrier ahead. Over the line comes Newhook. Shooting. Scores! Alex Newhook! Ole! 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 And Montreal is going to play Carolina in the Eastern Conference Final.
And they said never a bad thing. Shoot the puck through the traffic, through the legs of Dahlin, and Luukkonen can't get a hold of it. And in back-to-back Game 7s, it's Alex Newhook with the game-winning goal. What a story.